5 questions from Glory. All right, let's rock and roll. North. Live stream. All's ready.
Maybe like.
Hey, Lee, what's next work? After this, we'll do everything next week. All right. Next week. All right. Noah, you ready?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute last match at the 2024 IAC Varsity and JV National Championship. This is the National History Team, JV National IAC and the National History Team. I am joined up here on the dais with my father, Tim Madden, keeping the paper score, along with Rhea Whitman, as well as Michael Gorecki, handling the online scoreboard. Folks, we're going to be doing all the awards next door after this round. So here, give everybody a little bit more of an audience. In the meantime, we have 10 of the most amazing history scholars in the United States of America with us in Arlington, 2 here at Crystal Lake area. And we will do a very quick buzzer check. So just as we go around, please tell us your name, your school, and your state, starting here. How do you find school? Aizen High School from Washington State.
Parker Junkie, Branson Public School, Florida.
Parker from Branson Public School, Florida. Newly crowned National History Bowl National Champion Spencer from Illinois.
Houghton Apple from DC, Georgia High School.
Houghton from Georgetown Day.
Maximilian from Silicon Valley, California.
Maximilian from Mesa Silicon Valley in California. Over here on the end. Brand from Mesa Silicon Valley. Well done. Krishnan from Bella Vista High School in also California. Next up. Charlotte from Amador Valley, as the Golden State continues to represent. Alabama checks in with Christian and the National Political Science Team National Champion from Maryland. All right, everybody get situated, please, during the match. No moving. We'll do score checks after 10, 20, 30, 40, 43, and 44. Got it? All right, buzz at it. Okay. Excellent. Everybody ready? Get set. Grab a seat. Stand. Good. Gentlemen, good luck. One last request. Can we move the pure beef bottle just a little bit? Yeah. Okay, we're good. Toss up one. I I need at least a first initial with this, okay? Be mindful of that. Possible. This person presided over the case of the United States v. Bright, in which position he held that Brigadier General Michael Bright was guilty of violating federal law after disregarding the Supreme Court's ruling in the United States v. Peters. This justice was appointed by John Adams, author of the Green v. Biddle decision. Bushrat, Washington for 5 points as Grant strikes first. Toss it to forces loyal to this person operated out of the region of Las Segovias. Adolfo Diaz was opposed by this person who called for the renunciation of the Brion Chamorro Treaty, which granted the United States rights to build a canal in his country. The indigenismo ideology influenced this leader, whose supporters would later ally the Junta for National. Say it again. Is correct, yes, for 5 points for Nicaraguan history. We have the whole 2. Top 3. According to workers, this event may have occurred due to the morbid foundry's use of Cleveland iron. Henry Law investigated this event in which 75 people died, and one poem about this event. -2. This event ends with the lines, "For the stronger we our houses to build, the less." -2. The less chance we have of being killed, and says that this event will be remembered for a very long time. For the points, in its 1879 engineering disaster over the namesake Firth in Scotland, the subject of an infamously bad poem by William Topaz McGonagall. Time, this is the Tay Bridge disaster. Toss of 4. The Narin Pala citadel is located in one city in this region, which has been continually inhabited since at least the 8th century BC. The Abbasid Caliph Harun al-Rashid once lived in this republic city of Derbent, and the city of Samandar in this modern Pakistan for 5 points. 5. Lord Halifax purchased a painting by Joshua Reynolds that depicts this person caught between the muses of tragedy and comedy. This person directed the Smock Alley Theater after serving for 5 years in the company at Bury Lane. This person came to prominence in the title role of Richard III and helped to ensure the enduring legacy of the author of works such as Hamlet. But points, named this 18th century English theater manager and actor who is remembered as his generation's most prominent interpreter of William Shakespeare. Time, this is David Garrett. Toss-up number 6. During the Olympic marathon in this city, Thomas picked 6 points. That's a 6. Toss 7. This person is depicted standing jubilantly over a drunk man in a cartoon caption, "Whither are we drifting?" John Adams succeeded this person in a position in which he introduced a controversial head tax on Chinese immigrants 3 years after a neighboring country introduced a similar exclusion act. This politician, considered to be among the fathers of the Confederation, authorized the execution of Louis Riel. For the points, name McDonald. Yeah, that's all we need for 4, yeah. Toss 8. Toss 8. One line from this song titles an Arthur LaBerne novel that was the basis for the Alfred Hitchcock film Frenzy. This song, which was written by Jack Judge and Harry Williams, was made famous due to a recording by tenor John McCormack. This song's second verse says that Paddy wrote a letter to his Irish Balio, begins by saying, "It's a long way to Korea." Say it again. It's a long way to Korea. No, 2. And begins by saying, "Up to mighty blood became an Irishman one day," with the points in this Irish music hall song that was made popular as a marching song by British soldiers in World War I. Time. It's a long way to Tipperary, not Tipperary. Toss 9. This speech notes how one person endured the icy and piercing blasts of northwestern winters and went wading through the deep and cold waters and black swamps of Michigan and Upper Canada. This 1840 speech by Charles Ogle is alternate 5. Possible 10, Scorcher. Possible. Peace accords negotiated in Mississippi led to Jacques Roger Bourgoult overseeing a coalition government that fell apart after Cyprien Ntaryamira and Juvenal Habyarimana were killed in 6. Scorcher.
I'll do it verbally. So I have Maximilian with 8, no particular order. Fountain nil. Spencer 9. Parker -2. Patrick nil. Grant 5. Bernard 10. Chinook nil. Reach -2. Evan nil.
Okay, I'm going to close the door. If somebody can hold it shut, that would be helpful. Yeah.
Thank you.
The Uttara Purana claims that this person hailed from the Videha ruled city of Kundalpur in Bihar. The historicity of this person often involves the analysis of the text of the Kalpa Sutra, and this person is associated with a faith system whose sects include the Svetambar. -2. That's good for 5. Awesome, 12. That's 5 for Spencer and 8 for Grant. Awesome, 12. Cardinal Thomas Wolsey proposed a curfew prior to this event, which began after Alderman failed to force 2 young apprentices back into their homes in Cheapside. John Lincoln was executed for this event, which was preceded by a speech given at St. Paul's Cross by a man known as Dr. Bell. Following this event, Catherine of Aragon begged King Henry VIII to pardon the lives of the rebels. And to the point, name this xenophobic riot of apprentices and other laborers that occurred on an eponymous day in 1517. Time. You're gonna love this. It's called Evil May Day. Toss of 13. This person examined the ties between Kojo Anand and Protecna Inspection SA after the investigation of potential corruption in the Oil for Food program. This person succeeded Jeffrey Immelt as the chair of the President's Economic Recovery Advisory Board. This person claims a rule applies to restrictions banning certain types of speculative investments. Say again. And 2. Say again. That's good for 5. Yes, Paul Holbrook. 14. That was 5. Remember, not 15. 14. In 1912, this political party raided the parliamentary poll that became known as the election clubs. In 1913, this political party launched a raid that resulted in the overthrow of the Freedom and Accord Party as well as the assassination of the Minister of War. The government of this political party refused to sign the treaty. Refused to sign the Treaty of London, and this party reduced the role of Abdul Hamid II. No, -2. This party reduced the role of Abdul Hamid II to that of a figurehead for the points in this nationalist party in Ottoman Turkey that was led by the 3 pashas. CUP. I can take that, yes. The Committee of Union and Progress, CUP is that for 3. 15. This person started their political career by running against Richard J. Davey for mayor of Chicago in 1967. This person was a write-in candidate for the Peace and Freedom Party in the 1968 presidential election. Dr. Benjamin Spock was this person's running mate in Virginia. Now, -2 was this person's running mate in Virginia and Pennsylvania in 1968. This person admitted to receiving the first really good beating that I ever had in my life while jailed in Birmingham, Alabama in 1963. Okay. Now, -2. This is Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory. Heard of him? Yeah. All right. 16. We need something specific here. Peace in this region has been undermined by factions, including the Sadio and the Badiat. This region was once the home of the Kasa kingdom of the Baynuk people, and that kingdom in this region had its capital at Brigham. A Catholic priest born to a severed father fought for separatism in this region, and that priest, Augustine Viamakun Senghor, signed a 2004 treaty concerning this region with the president. Casamas for 5 points. Yes, region of Senegal. 17. Each verse of this song ends with a line stating, "Yet let's be content in the times lament." The lyrics of this song were first published in the 1640s and initially served to protest a parliamentary ban on celebrating Christmas. A musical that won the 2016 Pulitzer Prize for Drama describes that this song is the drinking song they're singing during a sword exchange between Charles and... Yeah, that's good for 5. Toss of 18. The leader of the Peloponnesian League is the holder of this office, and these officials formally declared war at meetings of the Criteria. These members, no, it's here as well. These members of the Council of Five were opposed by Cleomenes, but provided a balance of their city's heralded royal family. Unlike the Garusia, these officials that is correct for 5. E4, sir. EPHOR. I think I should not have started. I think that's something else. But anyway, let's move on. 19. As a major in the U.S. Army, this figure led the Sacramento River Massacre, Klamath Lake Massacre, and the Southern Butts Massacre. This person faced a court-martial after a dispute over the rightful military governor of one Western Territory that was reinstated by James K. Polk. Abraham Lincoln. Fremont is correct for 5. 20, and then we'll score it. One leader in this battle was hit in the mouth with an arrow as he was drinking water from a river. This battle, which occurred after an army was intercepted while headed toward Kufa, preceded the second fitna. Self-flagellation is commonly practiced on all. Is good for 6.
Okay, I have tried to do this in order. Bernard with 29, Spencer with 20. I have Maximilian with 11, Grant with 3, Houghton with 0. We have some negatives. Padre with -2, Chanute -2, Evan -2, Preach -4, Parker -6.
Okay. All right, 21, possible. In a folk song from Sul Skerry, one of these creatures proposes to a wet nurse who sings while weaning a baby. In one tale, a male one of these creatures seduces a woman named Ursula, who gives birth to children with webbed fingers and toes. Undines and sirens share the domain of these creatures who are said to constantly gaze at the sea. And 2, said to constantly gaze at the sea and would abandon their husband and children if they found their skin and could return to their seal form. Points in these shape-shifting water spirits from Celtic folklore. Now name one. Now name one. This one. Selkies. 22. Possible. In a position he held for over 31 years, this person succeeded Charles Evans Whitaker. This person worked as the chair of Colorado for the 1960 presidential campaign of John F. Kennedy before going on to become the U.S. Deputy Attorney General. Once a clerk for Fred Vinson, this person wrote such majority opinions as those of Planned Parenthood v. Casey and Voters v. Hardwick. For the points, named the Supreme Court Justice who once led the league in rushing yards while playing in the NFL. Yes, for 4. Sir White. 23. An original run of 200 copies of this work was published by Philippe Denis Pierre while its author was serving as a trade representative. This book was the only full-length work by the author of a Manual of Parliamentary Practice for the Use of the Senate of the United States. The earliest version of this work was completed in 1781 and includes chapters on the seaports, boundaries, and rivers of its title state. Good for 4. Classic 24. A lunar dog may be the subject of a stroke spout vessel known as this culture's name is a crawling feline. This culture's chief deity was a being called Ayayak, who is sometimes known as the headsman. The Lady of Pao, or Sao, is a mummified woman from this culture, which also built a brick pyramid called Placa del Sol, with a capital that is now located in the modern province of Trujillo. This is the point. What ancient civilization, sometimes known as the Proto-Chimu, that flourished between 100 and 700 CE in northern Peru. Hang on. I'm actually surprised this went dead. Moche. 25. 25 plus. Testimony given by this person implicated Joseph Peters in the disappearance of Juliet Stewart Points. This person served in an editorial position at such publications as New Masses, The Daily Worker, and Time Magazine. This person aided Richard Nixon's investigation of knowledge of history. Yes, for 5. Plus 26. A rival claimant to this ruler's throne who mysteriously disappeared after being taken through Rouen was Arthur of Brittany. Toss up. 27. I need a 2-part answer. A recounting of the myth of Adaha was among the findings of this location, which was referred to by H.G. Wells in Outline of History as the most precious source of historical material in the world. The archaeological site of Koyunchi, where this location was found, corresponds to the ancient city of Nineveh. Among the over 30,000 Ashurbanipal's library, yes, for 5 points. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep that. We'll take a break. Yeah. Okay, go on. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't sit if you want. My son, I thought he was coming, but he's not. Yes, I have Irish. My husband's Irish and I'm
Okay, we're ready to continue. Jeez. Okay, if you can, call out the number of order that will help. All right, 28. These measures barred members of the Wissenschaft and Kundschaft from attending universities and significantly six. Yeah, please keep the door shut and hold it shut. Somebody. 29. Lee Johnson wrote a piece on the Etruscan sources of this painting, which contains column capitals that William Steinbeck claims were inspired by a temple in Bombay. An elephant's head can be found in this painting, which is inspired. There are 6. 30. In the Idaho cities of Sugar City and Lincoln, one part of this program refused to engage in meat harvesting due to wage difference. Due to the wage difference compared to potato picking. This program, which was initiated to address a wartime shortage in certain industries, derives its name from a Spanish word translating as manual labor. This program began in 1942 after one country signed a farm labor agreement with the United States. For the points identified, that is correct, for 4 points.
Scoreboard is correct as far as my scoring.
Actually, it was states the last word I said. That's for 5. That's for 5. Sorry.
So Lucas up to 2.
Yes, everything's clear.
Good. Awesome.
Next,
Yeah, we're at 30 less than 15. Okay, but the scores checked?
Yeah.
So just take a second. Over. Awesome. Frank Speck's work has been used as the basis to conclude that the name of these people means the destroyers. One man described making a fort named for these people, a fiery oven during a conflict that resulted in many of these people being sent to Bermuda. These people were attacked by John Mason's forces during the Mystic Attack of 5. 2. El Chickadee was put to death for allegedly attempting to nullify the election of this leader, whose appointment of Master Beth in Turkestan was one of the 9 provincial leadership positions he gave to Muslims. The kingdom of Dali in modern-day Brunei was captured under this leader, thanks in part to the efforts of a future leader who found the capital as Datu and host Marco Polo. The earliest Tagan to hail from the line of Pahlavi was, for the point, what predecessor to Kublai Khan and what Tagan is correct for 4. 3. 33. This island's village of Igyptos is a resort known for its ancient hot springs and spas. This island is home to the Isaiah, a temple to the Egyptian god Isis, and the temple of Apollo, Daphne-Foros, in its ancient city of Eretria. This island's capital of Chalkida, which was known as Chalkis in antiquity, claims to be home to Europe's oldest continuous Jewish community. The Euripus Strait separates Croatia from it does indeed for 5 points. 34. Robert Todd flanked the Canadian force in this battle, in which Jean-Francois Armstrong led an advance after a charge by Robert Campbell's dragoons. In this battle, William Campbell closed the doors of Fort Miami after the Ottawa chief Turkey Foot was sniped while speaking from Iraq. This battle led to the signing of the Treaty of Greenville, with all is good for 5. Awesome. In one work, this artist captured her sister Edna watching her infant daughter Jackie. This artist is shown looking off to the left, accompanied by Violet spinning across the painter Jean-Baptiste Demey in the painting The Balcony. Along with Marie Bracquemont and Mary Cassatt, this artist was considered one of the top in good for 5. And verify the scores. Okay. All right.
Scoreboard checks.
10 to play. Awesome. Brown Laboratories, which led an economic miracle, moved from Tewksbury to this city, where its large Cambodian population led to the film Monkey Dance. This city's namesake poetry journal, The Offering, featured works by Lucy Bartram and Sarah Bagley. This city in Lowell, 5. This emperor closed Chang'an to search for evil sorcerers, an initiative that involved this emperor executing 300 people, including his own daughter. This emperor's prime minister, Gongsun Hong, persuaded him to create the first imperial university with 5 teachers and 50 students. This emperor dug in a huge artificial lake to train the imperial navy while not engaged with the Xiongnu. The points. Say it again? Yes, that is true. Around 37, 38. Awesome. This person left a Tennessee law practice after shooting Andrew Jackson in a barroom brawl during which this person was stabbed 5 times. Ironically, this person earlier served as Jackson's aide-de-camp during the War of 1812. This politician was the first person to serve in the Senate for 30 years, in which role he gained the nickname Old Gold. Yes, for 5. 9. The society engaged in a resupply mission for participants carrying out a visit plan, which William Patterson is thought to have originally proposed. A site in what is now Vieques, Puerto Rico, was brought under European control as part of this plan, whose inability to implement it as intended contributed to the accident. Yes, for 5. Okay, potentially just one away from the national championship. As this is 40. Awesome. After studying economics, this person served under Minister for Local Government and Administrative Services Tom Curran. Bill Shorten and Tony Burke were among the members of the shadow ministry of this person, who claimed to be the only person with a non-Anglo-Celtic name to run for one office. In 2013, this person became the Labour Party's deputy leader, and in 2022, this person reached his highest position. Reached his highest position after succeeding Scott Morrison with points identified. Yes, all right, for 5 Brad, verify the scores. Alright, so in the lead, Christian 44, Spencer 34, Plucker 21, with 5 to go. Toss up 41. Elliot Daniel wrote the theme for this television show, which was nearly spun off with William Frawley and Vivian Vance. The production company for this television show was a portmanteau of its founders and was known as Desilu Productions. This television show was timed so that the pregnancy is good for 5 points. 5. 2. A politician from this country who also served as justice minister and as leader of the PPSD was Rumi Farah. In the midst of a 2015 military intervention involving 2 other countries, Indian nationals were evacuated to this country from Yemen. Ken Lamonian, the sole duty, is good for 5. How many did you play? 3 more to play. nominated Arthur St. Clair Jr. by a single vote to serve as a non-voting representative for the Northwest Territory. This person was appointed by John Adams to come to the Indiana Territory, where he built Grouseland years in Senate. This Western Whig candidate came second to Martin Van Buren in 1836, but he earned a future victory using is correct on 5. 2 to play.
Don't do this, man. Don't do this, man.
44. Awesome. This person's heavy consumption of oranges while living in Saudi Arabia led him to be nicknamed Dr. Jaffa. Operation 6. Awesome. The last. This plot was revealed by Joseph Hamilton Davis and led to a prosecution from George Hay. John Wickham defended the central figure of this plot, which was advanced when its creator traveled near Parkersburg to meet Harman Weller-Hassett. This plot, which was shared with Anthony Merry and Carlos Martinez de Rigo, involved General James Wilkinson and yeah, good number. 5 points for Christian Eckert. You're next. We'll bring these score sheets over. The scores are official as is. No ties to break. We'll do the awards next door. I'm not sure if they've finished next door. If they haven't, please do not enter. Okay? Please don't enter if they haven't. So if they have, then we'll do the awards.